And it's the latest thing in furniture. It's a stainless steel shelf set, and it's been designed by a very famous gentleman. It's Ringo Starr. Hello, Ringo. Welcome to Blue Peter.
Thank you.
How long have you been designing furniture now?
About 18 months.
18 months. Well, this is a very impressive piece. You can move your shelves up and down, can't you? They're
Any
sort of
level.
adjustable.
Yeah.
Now, that on the top is black, and that's wood. Now, that's not steel.
No, that's just been put up there for now. We made 4 of these.
Yeah.
And that one was spare, and I thought, well, it may look nice on top of there. That's really an occasional table where you can put records in the side and store tapes or whatever you like, you know.
It's a good storage so up there, and you just take it down and use it as a small table. Well, apart from the big stuff, you also make the small stuff. We've got some steel objects here which have been chrome plated. These are ornaments, aren't they?
Yeah.
And
Well, that's a little box, actually. That.
this one.
Yeah, that opens nice, colours inside, you see.
And you do mobiles as well, but this isn't steel, it is mobile.
Well, perspex I like as much as steel.
It's the sort of texture and the feel of it all that you like, is it?
And this is like, you know, people have things on desks and tables.
Yeah.
And that's just to have a bit of movement in it. You just turn it round if you get a bit fed up looking at it.
And this is all mercury and it just runs all the way down. It's a bit like an egg timer, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Well, these are some mobiles. Now, you've got a larger mobile over here.
Yeah. Well, this was the first thing we ever did.
Yeah, what's this one then?
Well, I'll turn it on. This one's called Another One.
There's a funny there, isn't there, somewhere?
Well, this is called Another One for when people go in and buy it.
Yeah.
And they say, could I have another one? Have you got one already?
And these little discs...
Go round and pick up again in the spiral.
And
See, the spiral takes them up to the top and then they fall on their own.
Yeah.
And these discs were what started it all. Maureen bought me some of them to play with in my hand.
Yeah.
And I got a bit fed up, and so I designed a machine to make them run down.
This was the very first thing that you designed, and from this everything else grew.
Well, I met the guy who I work with.
It's quite fascinating, isn't it?
Robin Cruikshank, because I phoned him up to get it together because he knew where to get plastic and everything.
Yeah.
And then we just carried on from there. We did about...
And you and Robin are set up in partnership now?
Yeah.
Well, let's just take this down a minute, because underneath, I'll switch it off. Oh, there's one going. Underneath is what I think is the piece, the resistance. I can't speak French. Is that near enough?
It sounds like chicken soup to me.
Well, this isn't chicken soup, I'll tell you. It's a table, and it's quite fascinating because at each end there are 2 Rolls-Royce radiators, chrome-plated, and you've got a stainless steel piece in the middle. Now, in fact, there's only one of these in the world at the moment, isn't there?
Yes. Well, the radiators are very hard to come by because you phone up Rolls or, you know, one of the people, and they say, well, what's the chassis number?
Oh, I think we
don't have the Rolls. And so they're very hard to get, but we found this man who got them. I don't know how he got them, but he sold them to us. He ran in with them in a little bag and said, give us me money, and off he went.
Well, we won't mention the little man then. How many things have you designed already?
In the exhibition we have about 40 things.
Yeah.
About 60% tables, all different types of tables, storage columns. We've done a big hi-fi column like that.
Yeah.
Lots of small things.
Yeah. And your own house, you've got lots of these in, have you?
Yeah.
And you're going to go on from 40 to maybe 140?
Well, we'll carry on now, you know,
Yeah.
till we dry up.
Well, now let's see. The exhibition is on at Liberty's at the moment, isn't it? And it's free. Anybody can go in.
You can all walk in and have a look around.
Right. They all will now. And will you be exhibiting anywhere else?
Well, we're negotiating to get a shop.
Yeah.
And then in February we go to France with it. And then we go to America with it.
Well, hope it goes all very well. Ringo, thanks very much indeed for coming on Blue Peter.
It's a pleasure being on Blue Peter.
It's great, isn't it?
Thank you. I'd like another one.
Johnny, here's your pot.